MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their
Texas center fielder, number 14.
Carlos Gomez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. This one's down to third. Nunez is up with it, and he's retired one away. In now, Rougned Odor is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 2-2 offering. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blackmon is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In it leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Joey Gallo.
Popped high in the air. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackman's after it, and the inning is over. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Pitch misses the throw down. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. That's wide, 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Kashner. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he'll get back in safely. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Up next for the
Here's
Rangers,
Rognet Odor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Odor.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Well, for Gomez, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1-1. Here it comes. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Judge is under it. 1 away. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jeff Samardzija. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. Cashner sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball.
Oh, look at this. Oh, but he beats it out. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play. Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. In to score the runner from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Joey Gallo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. 1 out. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Desmond to second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Baseman number 12.
Into the windup and the pitch. Mark Reynolds comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is on his horse. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in for his second.
The shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. For Gonzalez, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Throw gets him 2 down. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's Desmond now at short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Samardzija. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
You can really tell about how.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Charlie Blackmon.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. Gavin Floyd is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Gavin Floyd.
0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a good fastball from Floyd as he jumps ahead 0-1. To short, hit hard. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Mark Reynolds. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's in there for strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now batting. Gavin
Your
Greg
attention,
Bird
please.
will grab a bat and lead
Hitting
things
for
off.
Texas, number 18, Greg Bird.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit. Here's Carlos Gomez, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Carlos Gomez.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Samardzija is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Odor.
Ball one. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story onto the grass. He makes the play. A great catch on. Keone Kela enters to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. Ready once again, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher,
ready for another chance. Jeff Samardzija. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Joey Gallo now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Samardzija is there for it. One down. Striding in once again, Nelson.
Nelson Cruz.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Again, a 1-2. Lifted into center field. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Into the box now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Number 49
Robinson
takes the mound.
Arena. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies. Number 49.
From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. For Frazier, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackman. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Blackman rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. At the plate, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 outs. Jose Leclerc comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman,
now at the plate, Mark Reynolds. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th.
right fielder,
and
number
standing
5,
in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Who gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Ian Desmond. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The runner scores from second. Now to the plate, number 49. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this. Now in the box, Raul Mondesi. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez racing back at the track. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up now, Jose Leclerc. Mike Napoli will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mike Napoli.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Carlos Gomez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. Jake Diekman enters now in a mop.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
Digging in and looking for more, Gerardo Parra. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackman now, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third
Stepping
baseman,
in, Eduardo Nunez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone into the right field bleachers. In now, Mark Reynolds. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. pulled toward right center field. Gomez on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackman is under it. 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Odor is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. Now at the plate, Nelson.
Left fielder number 24.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now
for the
action in the
Rockies.
bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Trevor Rosenthal.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Reynolds is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Todd Frazier now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Todd Frazier.
Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
The winning pitcher is Jeff Samardzija. His record is now 4-1. The save to Jeff Samardzija. Loss goes to Andrew Kashner. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Gerardo Parra stands in as he looks at a called strike. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
Eduardo Nunez.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Nope. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. At the plate, Trevor Story. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollard going back on it to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks. The shortstop.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ketel Marte becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And he takes strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Throw in time, and here's Mark Reynolds. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Mark Reynolds.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. He's set. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Martinez going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Reynolds rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Martinez giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, John Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping in, Jake Lamb. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ripped down the first base line. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Desmond has it. There's one. On to Reynolds, and it's a double play. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eduardo Nunez.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Mark Reynolds. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat.
Now
so a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And this is taken outside for ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock at the track, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Throw to first will get him easily on the side. Striding into the box, Chris Herman. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Way in front of that fastball. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, pitcher.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Blackman is under it, and that's the